welcome back to the 2025 Singlife Netball Nations Cup. We're of course here at OCBC Arena. I'm Tamara Weatherburn, and joining me in commentary is Shoes. Welcome again.
Hello, hello. I'm excited for the second match of the game. Not sure what to expect from the defending champions Kenya versus a relatively young and youthful Malaysia team.
Yeah, Papua New Guinea we've got. Papua New Guinea first, Kenya later. That's all right, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. So much netball to experience this week. And of course, we are very excited to see Kenya later tonight, defending champions, as Shu said. But up first for Game 2 of the Nations Cup, we have Papua New Guinea taking on Malaysia. Papua New Guinea, 10th Nations Cup, and of course Malaysia, regular Nation Cups attendees.
Match number 2 of the Singlife Nations Cup 2025. First up, I'm going to introduce Team Malaysia. At goal shooter, Siti Maisara. At goal attack, Nordiana Nuksa Badini. At wing attack, Haisha Maisara. At center, Noor Amisha. At wing defense, captain Noor Shafaza Liana. At goal defense, Adaila Jasmine. At goalkeeper, Nuris Shazlin. Their substitutes, Nyor Izarin Aizi, Ashwini Kalitas, Farwiza Muhammad Fauzi, Fatin Najiha Rahmat, Leisha Rani S. Jiwa. Head coach, Chu Kon Lee. Assistant coach, Aminat Asari. Team manager, Zainon Mohamad. Physiotherapist Faiza Mohamad Jais. That is your Team Malaysia. Now for Team Papua New Guinea. At goal shooter, Kailani Brazier. At goal attack, Kala Ali. At wing attack, co-captain Michaela Kadlecek. At center, co-captain Chloe Litherland. At wing defense, Tina Poha. At goal defense, Leiseli Taviri. At goalkeeper, Monique Rosiel. Their substitutes, Bronte Grose, Tylee Hampton, Arira Mea Oda, Haris Sara, and Clara Scott. Head coach, Lua Rikis. Assistant coach, Helen Edwards. Team manager, Joseph Ikufu. Physiotherapist, Yaki Maria. Strength and conditioning coach, Eileen Samoa Simet. Our umpires for today's match are Rachel Stebbings and Jessica Teng, with reserve umpire Adrian Abrahams. And now, without further ado, it's time for the national anthems. If you are able, please rise for the national anthem of Malaysia. And now, please remain standing for the national anthem of Papua New Guinea. If I could just request for everyone to share a moment of silence to celebrate the life and legacy of the former Papua New Guinea coach, the late Unaisi Rokura, who was the coach of the team from 2014 to 2016. She led the team to 3 Nations Cup tournament right here, and today's coach was the team captain under her. On behalf of the Nations Cup family and Singapore Netball, our condolences go out to Unaisi Rokura and her loved ones. Thank you so much, and a huge round of applause to honor her legacy. All right, both teams can exchange their pre-match handshakes because it's not long to go before we get to court for the action. I've got the umpire ready. So without further ado, let's play some netball.
Welcome back, and if you are just joining us, we are about to get Game 2 of the Nations Cup underway between Papua New Guinea and Malaysia. The countdown's on. And Malaysia are off with the first center pass. Shoes, how excited are you for Game 2?
I am, and I think both teams have been such an integral part of the Nations Cup over the years. And well, for Papua New Guinea, I think there are quite a few players who have played the Pacific Australia Series this year, and I think it'd be great to see their injection into the team, whereas Malaysia is spotting a more youthful team. Yeah, so I think that's where experience might be an edge for Papua New Guinea.
Absolutely, and friendly rivalry I hear between Singapore and Malaysia. Looking forward to seeing those two teams match up later this week. Of course, in Game 1 today, Singapore took the win against Isle of Man, and an exciting game that was. Here and now, though, we are at 1 apiece for PNG and Malaysia. Malaysia flying down court, off to a strong start with their second goal on the board. And a really touching tribute before the game, a moment of silence for the late PNG head coach. Really special to take a moment to acknowledge someone who was so integral to the game and to the PNG side. Long ball, can't quite pull that in. And Papua New Guinea with an opportunity here. The Peppies, who are currently ranked 33, and of course Malaysia ranked 28 in the Netball World Rankings. Peppies finding that middle channel. Opportunity here, steps in. Just falls short, but we've got the rebound with Brazier. And another goal on the board. Malaysia, centre pass, looks down court. And of course, we have some debutantes for both sides. Just take a minute to talk about Monique Razou, who is in the goalkeeper position for the Peppies, making her first international debut. How exciting, how impressive for the 26-year-old. And think back to your international debut. What does it mean to represent your country?
I think it means so much. I think just to get, to be rewarded with a cap, the first cap after all the training and hard work. Oh, that's amazing. And mine was in Cook Islands. Yeah, and that was very, very special. Yes, so I think there'll be a lot of nerves, and for her, Monique, she's actually starting as a goalkeeper. That's gonna be even more. But hey, I think she's surrounded by lots of support as well.
Absolutely, off to a good start, and so special, and no doubt all the players making their debuts this week will be a mix of excitement and nerves, but no doubt their teams will be around them and they will be making a big deal of them before and after games. Another goal on the board. Malaysia back with the centre pass. I'm enjoying the depth of their drives in this opening term. Malaysia finding good timing and almost that backwards angled drive down court. Very efficient in their movements. I'm sure you're very familiar coming up against Malaysia many times in your career. What's their signature style? What can we expect to see from them on court today?
Like you mentioned, the movements are really clinical, and when they do the movement, it's strong, they go hard into the ball, and they really meet the ball, which is physical as well. They play definitely a similar game to Singapore, that short, kind of fast play. So, but you can see they're reading off each other a lot more, and it's not like there are lots of options going, but they're reading each other off and being very efficient, like you said, with their movements.
Clean and clinical, that's what we're seeing early on. Blinding circle edge. Mid-court's doing a great job of delivering access to the ball to the shooters. And of course, the umpires for this game, Rachel Stebbings, Jessica Tang, supported by Adrian Abrahams in reserve umpire. We spoke in the earlier match about the importance of Team White and the strong umpiring that we will see at this Nations Cup. Great split from Brazier. Beautiful work getting herself positioned well under the post. The ball back in hand, the next centre pass. Opportunity to bring the scores to even. Offside step, I didn't quite see that one.
Me neither, it happened so fast.
So that's it, they're just too athletic, too speedy out there. As we see Malaysia zooming down court, that was a great take. Able to draw the contest from that because I think that was just so strong in the air. Good contest from Taviri. Important for defenders to keep having a crack at those opportunities because they will come. Keep applying the pressure on court. Long shot. Oh, she sinks it. Beautiful work early on from this Malaysian team.
Oh, and the captain came up with a steal.
Another opportunity here. And Siti Mazzara makes another goal for her team. Using that outside corridor, give and go onto circle edge.
And a screen from the goal attack.
Beautiful screen. showing what an effective combination they are on court. And another goal. PNG looking long. Brazier out. Oh, beautiful pass. So they split the defenders there to open up directly under the post. Malaysia. Little tip, that's all right. They're able to gather it. I'm really enjoying the way that these mid-courts are able to so effectively find circle edge. Being a mid-court yourself, how important is it to have good positioning to be able to get the ball into your shooters?
Or like the coaches tell us, right? It is when you're at a circle edge where your wing defense or your center can't go 3 feet hands over you and you have clear vision of the circle. So I think that is very important. And I think, like what you said, the Malaysian mid-courters are just doing their pass and cut so efficiently.
Very efficiently, and Malaysia comes up with an intercept as they drive down court.
No, Diana didn't want to shoot it. Just pass into the safe hands of Maisara.
Maisara strong for them early. As we've said, a beautiful shooting combination. No doubt have spent many hours on court honing that combination. The Peppies, opportunity here. Burst of speed from Cadillak. The co-captain. Brazier looking around, finding her options. Little contest on the circle, but Papua New Guinea come up with the ball. Loose ball, chases it down. Flick into her teammate, Little End through the center. Little break in play. Players are all able to take a breath, gather themselves before getting on with the job. Oh, beautiful baseline drive. Ali just sneaking in behind Brazier. Doing a great job opening up the circle, presenting options. Oh, and Litherland comes up with the intercept. And we are just under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. PNG 8, Malaysia 13. I think PNG have settled in now. A little bit of a slow start, that's okay. Big week. Plenty more netball in this game to bring their side forward, and that will help. Ali with another goal on the board. You can see her on the screen there. Oh, the depth on Malaysia's movement. Confident to reset when they need to.
And I think this is just like the textbook kind of one long, one short option that you can see from Malaysia. Whenever there's someone running depth, there's always someone running towards the ball, which gives them just multiple options.
Absolutely, so important.
And I just like that what PNG is doing on their center pass attack has just split the Malaysian center pass defense a bit. Malaysians actually doing wall defense on center pass, and the workload that the wing attack Cadillak is actually just making sure, right, she's able to get a first phase, and it opens up the second phase so easily because the Malaysians are not able to drop back down the second phase defense too easily.
And for those who might be unfamiliar with a wall defense at a center pass, talk us through what it looks like and what the purpose of it is out on court.
So basically on a wall defense, the defenders want to make sure that the attackers cannot go wide, or they are starting in the middle and they're forced super wide, things like that. So it actually looks like a straight line defense with all 3 defenders, the ring defense, center, and goal defense. And it just acts like a wall in front of the transverse line. Yeah.
Perfect description, and certainly we'll see a lot of one-on-one defense across the week. Changed up with some offline defense like we've just heard about with the wall at a center pass. PNG working the ball around, finding good positioning. Ali ball in hand and sinks another one. Off with the center pass. Look for a backup option. Sometimes you've got to go back to go forwards. Showing why netball is the ultimate team sport. Brazier, so mobile out there. Finding Ali under the post. I don't mind the little role reversal we just saw with the goal shooter goal attack. Looking to confuse their defenders. Off balance. That's okay, they're able to gather it anyway. We've got the contact call. Little shooter to shooter pass. And another goal for Malaysia. 3 ahead. Minute to go in this first quarter.
It's a great shuffle shot. And just great timing and split in front of the defenders from Ali.
Absolutely, little shuffle just to get closer positioning to the post. Oh, beautiful take, manages to stay on court. Very impressive. Don't quite come up with the ball, but that was a beautiful display of athleticism and awareness just to know where she was on the court. Another goal, PNG bringing it back. 1 goal the difference, but ball in hand. Can they make it even coming in to half-time? I think Malaysia really quick out of the first center pass. PNG took a minute to settle in. Oh, it doesn't quite sink. And this will be important for Malaysia to go into the break. 1 goal ahead. Shoes, who's impressed you early?
Wow, I don't know. I think Malaysia has the attacking unit. They're working together so well and they're finding each other really easily. So I think that has impressed me so far. So what I think PNG, the Papayas need to do is to just be able to stop that, especially with a holding shooter to mix it up a bit with off and on kind of defense.
Exactly. That's it. And look, beautiful start to this first quarter. 1 goal is the difference. No doubt we will be seeing much more from both these teams going into the second quarter. Coaches will be providing some feedback. Looking forward to seeing if they're going to stick with those starting lineups or perhaps inject a little bit more from their bench. See what magic they can bring to have influence on these scores in the second quarter. We will be back right after a break for some more action at the Nations Cup here in Singapore. Welcome back. We're, of course, in the second quarter of Papua New Guinea versus Malaysia. 1 goal is the difference. Malaysia out to a strong start. PNG fighting back. 2 debutants in the first quarter. Of course, we spoke about Rozu from Papua New Guinea. Adalia, goal defense first quarter for Malaysia, also making her international debut. So exciting for both those players. Malaysia working it down court. And just the 1 change for them from the first quarter. Asherini into goalkeeper.
Just waiting for the ball to get to the goalkeeper for a throw-in.
Pepe's opportunity here. Looking down court. Malaysia pick up the scraps. Switching the ball cross court, looking in. Great pinpoint precision on that pass. Maisara making no mistake on that. PNG, lots of options down there. Just a little bit stuck. We've got both shooters out of the circle. Oh, and Malaysia not able to keep that one in. But the collective ooze from the crowd as she dives to try and keep that alive. Ashwini, an immediate impact into that keeper position. Malaysia with the ball. Oh, those back angle drives are just so effective.
Yeah, and I would say that it's good job to Siti Maisara that she's keeping her goalkeeper engaged so that the goalkeeper is not hunting the ball and the midcourts can get it at circle edge.
Absolutely. Oh, holds on to that, but is able to get it away before the 3 seconds up. Brazier, another goal. Malaysia, centre pass. Tip from Liverland. Looking long. Throw in. Papua New Guinea just flying at the ball. And another one for Malaysia. 17-9, Malaysia's way. 11 minutes 30 left in the second half. Overhead pass, swings it to Litherland. Some good hustle there from both sides. Malaysia comes up with the ball. Good balance, good patience. Sabadini coming out of the circle, splitting the defenders. I am really enjoying this shooter combination for Malaysia. Working together beautifully. Midcourt's doing a great job, providing them plenty of and the intercept, Rozu on debut.
They totally set it up because they were 2-on-1 on Siti Maisara, and next thing you know, the goal tech's not entering the circle, and that's a perfect opportunity to hunt.
Substitution here. We will see if we can catch the name on the back of their uniforms. strong lead. A little tumble, but PNG come up with the ball. Replay here, Litherland very strong. Malaysia able to retake possession. Long shot, beautiful action. High fives, as they should. As they take the lead back to 2. Reset ball, little contact from Ali. Under the post, great positioning. Organiser looking for her options, having to go back to go forward, but we've got the obstruction call. Little step in. You'll have to excuse us. It is a little bit hard to see some of the last names on the back of the shirts. We are getting updates though. They will come through very soon. Swing ball. Takes the penalty pass on top of the circle. Swing ball straight under the post. Organiser, another opportunity for her side. Chasing down that 3-goal margin now. Little step on and strong hands there from Taviri.
Oh, an offensive contact call against Ali.
Second one we've seen today. Long ball. She turns and sinks another. Beautiful technique from both the shooters from Malaysia. Litherland looks back. Down the outside channel. Mid-court's looking to get a better angle into their shooters. That baseline drive. Apologies, I should say goal line. My mum, who is an umpire, would be so unhappy with me.
And just, I'm really quite impressed with the defensive work that Malaysians are doing. They're kind of doing man-on, but they're in a space to confuse the Pepes, and they're just constantly moving and repositioning, which makes it so hard.
Long drive there. Substitutions for the PNG side. Kaddlesek onto circle edge. Connects in. 6 minutes to go. 1 goal separates these two sides.
It just seems that the Pepes, they do take quite a while to settle into each quarter, because I mean they were down several goals before this, and they're just starting clawback again.
And they've done an excellent job bringing themselves back into this game. Harris injecting through the middle into the centre position. We've spoken about the importance of depth on the bench. Oh, and she nearly snuck that one between the defenders. Long ball off circle edge. Didn't come off, but they're able to have another opportunity here. Sneaky little pass in. Brazier with the rebound. Malaysia with the ball. Looking long. Overhead, finding the back space beautifully. Contact call. Oh, and does the work to get the rebound. Afandi, in-goal shooter, doing a mountain of work. 23 caps to her name. .24, 26, 4.5 minutes. Oh, we've got a bit of a collision here. A little knock to the nose, maybe.
But it was good contest and good center pass defense set up by the Pepes.
Great contest. Defensive work, important.
And it's all even now.
And they've brought it to even. We have a match on our hands. You can see Rachel there on screen. An international accredited umpire. Calls Australia home. Very familiar with international netball. Oh, another tip, but Malaysia able to hold on to it. Looking long. Little roll in there. Oh. Beautiful work. Wasn't able to come up with the intercept. Throw in. Looks back. Wants the give and go. And she makes no mistake. Malaysia, little fumble there, looking over.
Defenders just forcing them wide. But they will get a free shot, a penalty shot on this. Great shot by Sini Maisara again.
And I think the change-up from Papua New Guinea, bringing Litherland from centre into wing defence, has been a smart one from them. Very defensive-minded, as we see. She's just got hands over the ball then. She's done a mountain of work around the circle edge. But Malaysia, cool, calm and collected, able to work through the defence of the Peppies. 26-29, just creeping out again. Long, oh, doesn't quite make it. Ambitious ball, I love that she's seeing the ball into Afandi.
Another wide ball, but Pepes managed to keep it. Oh.
Out of court, that'll see Malaysia with an opportunity here. Minute 40 on the clock. Tass having a great game in goalkeeper. Few rotations through that back end. That adds a wealth of height. Matching up well on Brazier. Harris through the middle. I'm really enjoying Harris and Litherland's work. A little bit of offline defense from them.
And as you mentioned, they just got the win.
Again. They are pulling their team forward, urging them to fight their way back into this game. Harris calling her teammates to come forward. Cattlesec, very good job working her way onto the circle edge. Great rebound. Ali knocks another through. "20 seconds here.
Oh, well done.
Well done, coming forward on that intercept. Malaysia, a little bit miscommunication. PNG just maybe not quite aware of the clock. Important to be clock aware going into those final few seconds to try and pop that ball up. Of course, one goal is the difference as we look to our highlights here. Both teams strong, but both teams strong in different areas of the court, different tactics we're seeing. Shoes, what are you enjoying out there so far in this first half?
I'm enjoying the mid-court defense. Yeah, the work done by both teams' mid-court defense is brilliant, has been brilliant. And I think that's what helping the ends, the goalkeeper, goal defenses, they get the ball.
Absolutely. It's been an excellent display of athleticism out on court today. Plenty more action to go. We have 30 minutes of netball here in Game 2 of the Nations Cup. Of course, PNG versus Malaysia, 1 goal apiece. We will leave you with a short break before we are back for all the action. Welcome back to the third quarter. We have a game on our hands and starting off strong. Taz with the intercept. PNG answers.
There's just been some changes in the Malaysian lineup with Fawiza at goal attack and Laisharani at wing attack and Haisha Maisara at center.
And of course, Haisha Maisara making her international debut alongside Fawiza. Congratulations. Welcome to the big stage of international netball, and what a game to make your debut in. The pressure is certainly on for both sides. A hotly contested match, one you don't want to miss. Smart play there. Afandi just holding on to the ball, recognizing the defensive pressure. Smart play from the Malaysians, pushing that margin out to 2. Contact call. Setting the penalty. Looking long. Oh, quick hands from Fawiza. On debut. Makes a goal. What a start. A long way to go for Ali, making it over the line for the centre pass. Of course, having to receive in the centre third. Paris looking long. Peppies look to reduce that margin. We've had a substitute. And the Peppies are off.
Oh, just into the hands of Ashwayani. Too easy. It was a 2-on-1 situation for the Peppies.
All right, I'm just getting that lineup through now. We have Hampton into goal shooter for the Peppies. Scott into goal attack. We keep Caldesec, captain, in the wing attack position. Harris through the middle. And we have Bronte Gross entering the game into goal defense. Rosu still rounding out that keeper position.
What a take from Ellie on the goal line.
Excellent use of correct terminology as well. Goal line, not baseline. And adding to the debutants for this tournament, we have Scott from Papua New Guinea playing her first international game, Clara Scott. And of course, joining her, Talai Hampton, making her international debut, round 2 of the Nations Cup. Malaysia, strong take. Splitting the defenders, but Peppies able to hustle, come up with the ball, streaming down court, looking for the open player. Great drive we see from Hampton. And she sinks her first goal of the tournament on debut.
Can I just add that it was the youngest player in the Peppies to get the intercept.
Amazing.
Just 16 years.
16. How impressive from Bronte Gross. 4 caps already at 16 years, 181 centimetres. So impressive from the youngster. Malaysia working the ball around, being very patient. Afandi splits the circle up the middle. And a long shot. Great patience from the Malaysian side. Beautiful structure, just seeing Leisharani taking the centre pass. With Fawiza hanging back, just keeping a bit of depth at that centre pass. Rachel just setting the penalty. Contact call outside the circle. And a beautiful movement there. Fawazi just rolling out from that front position to allow Afandi that goal line drive opened up beautifully.
Just beautiful rotation from the shooting circle.
Such a great partnership. Peppies, quick 1-2, find Scott over the back of the defenders. Great vision from the feeders to see her opening in that backspace. Scores are back to even, 33 all. Excellent start from both these sides. And the Peppies with the intercept, streaming down court. And the feed, thread that like a needle, Caldesec. Teammates love it. very agile mid-court, we can see from the Peppies. Some power athletes, very quick on their first step after release. Just setting the penalty, and we're off again. And the PNG side, 2 up. They've taken the lead for the first time this game. Let's see what Malaysia have to answer.
And I think having like a kind of a brand new lineup after the halftime actually lifted their game and just threw the Malaysian defense off, because there's so many new things or new players that they have to get used to again.
Yeah, we keep talking about the depth of the bench and how important it is. Sitting on the sideline, of course, we all do it throughout our careers. What are some tricks you used as a player to mentally stay engaged in the game, knowing that at any point with rolling subs, you could just be brought on?
I think as a player on the bench, I always try and look at the structures that the opposing team is doing. What are some common habits of my direct opponent whom I might go up against, things like that. Small things like that helps me be prepared to get on court as soon as possible.
Some wise words there for any of our younger listeners that are looking to get into the netball pathways. And of course, Shoes, you're also an experienced coach, having assistant coached the 19s Singapore team. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Oh, it was amazing. I think just there are good development players coming through the age groups, and I think it's exciting that through the year, Netball Singapore has different age group lineups and competitions for these age groups. Well, when I was assisting, we actually went to Canberra and stayed at the Australian Institute of Sport, and that was an amazing experience even for the athletes.
Yeah, what a great experience, and you can't see, but Shu's smiling at me because I'm from Canberra. I call Canberra home. I live just around from the AIS, the Australian Institute of Sport, and it's great to see the number of countries that we do get over to Australia with our sporting partnerships and partner nations. And, you know, at the end of the day, everyone's just looking to grow our beautiful sport of netball, as we're seeing here in the Nations Cup. 3-goal difference. Pepe's perhaps taking control of this game a little bit in the second half. Centre pass. Beautiful rollout from Caldesec. Finding some depth. They've taken a note out of the Malaysian playbook.
Yes, and I think just the centre and wing attack are finding good balance on the circle edge. They're not caught too wide. It's always one top, one base, kind of.
Beautiful read there from Rosu. She has been fantastic on her debut game. Getting the intercept, but also drawing the contact. Back up, give and go. Harris on circle edge. Contact call. And she won't miss from there. Hampton, beautiful injection into this game. We've seen Scott strong over the centre pass over the line. Just allowing for Caldesec to take that second phase. Something we've seen done really well from both these teams is their connections at the centre pass. We, of course, don't necessarily want both the wing attack and the goal attack over the line, because then we don't have anyone for that second phase. And so both teams really working well with their structures, their setups for centre passes. And a held ball call. Peppies looking long. Cul-de-sac. She's had some really great timing on her short connecting drives as a wing attack. Exactly what you want from her on that transition play.
And she's really moving the wing defense one way and popping through the middle. So that's perfect. You know, the middle channel is where we want to attack.
Exactly what you want from your wing attack. And look, strong start, but she's certainly built into this game. Strong leadership from your co-captain. Another goal. Bit over 2 minutes to go.
What a steal.
We are enjoying Bronte Gross out there. As we've talked about, 16 years of age. She certainly doesn't look it. She's playing well beyond her years. Contact call. Afandi looks long. Oh, and well done. Able to just pull that rebound in and pass it to Farwiza before falling out of court.
That's really good athleticism. And I think that's what the Malaysians really do well. You know, how the way they land is so efficient as well to just make sure they're ready for the next run.
And no doubt their head coach Chu Kon Lee, will be asking for a little bit more from her side in the break, because we have 1 minute to go before the break and we will enter into the final term of the game. Little drive, contact call. Few bumps in there. Afandi taking the penalty shot, steps it in. Farwiza likes it. A lot of passion out there on court. Both teams striving for this win. 15 seconds, 41-40. Can they push ahead, or can Malaysia bring it back to even? Peppies. And a buzzer beater. What a way to finish out the third quarter. Shoes, putting your coach's hat on, what would you be saying to your team? If you're Team Malaysia, what would you be asking for them going into this final quarter to try and bring this margin back and to retake the lead?
I think what the Peppers are doing is that team defense. So to really just split apart that defense, you need movements, you need work. You need to work together, splits, screens, kind of triangles, you know, just bring a different variety to the attack to just mix it up a bit.
And credit to the Peppies, they've done a great job out there, but we know that Malaysia, a strong side, they will absolutely be working hard to change up this lead in the fourth quarter. Short break here, and we'll be back very soon.
Xiao Raoshan coming to you.
Fourth quarter action underway. 2 is the difference. PNG leading the second game of the Nations Cup. Head coach of PNG, Lua Rickies, must be very happy with the fight back her side has shown. Malaysia first on the board for this quarter. Just collecting the ball. PNG taking the penalty pass. Oh, big rebound effort there. Oh, beautiful collection. She came out of nowhere. Just jumping the boundaries. We have, oh, well done. And that's Hei Saya, who has just entered the court into wing attack. Malaysia showing their efficient style again. And held. Peppies looking to convert here. Oh, long ball, just a bit short. Rachel just resetting the play. Little contact there, but we're playing on. Obstruction. Composure able to finish. Peppies with the center pass. Long ball. Quick reset. Great split. Decides she doesn't like that position. Just falls short, but that's okay. They're able to collect the rebound. Malaysia with the center pass. Great bullet pass in with the feed. Afandi finishing with the shot. Peppies looks long. Able to keep possession. Hampton, the little pump shot, just falls a bit short. I think the Peppies might just need to take a breath on the shot. That's 2 misses in the opening minutes of this fourth quarter.
I think it's just credits to Malaysian defense that they're making it really hard, and the Peppies just need a lot more passes before they can get to shot. So I think as shooters, it's just a bit harder to settle after so many passes. But the Peppies will be on attack again, looking to settle.
Swing ball. Beautiful pop up the middle there from Hampton. Taking that breath, sinking the shot. Malaysia. Keisha just sneaking over the line at the center pass. She's opted wide for the last 2 center passes. Working down that outside channel, though, is working well for them, and they come up with the intercept. Opportunity here to make the game even again. Bawiza, kick in and out. Substitution just happening left of screen. Malaysia working the ball around. Little pop up the middle. And Taviri enters the court back into wing defence. Sorry, apologies. From goal defence previously, she's into wing defence. Diversity across court areas, which pushes Litherland back into that centre position. We saw her there earlier in the game. Oh, good split. Scott, another opportunity. 46 all. Back up at the centre pass, working their way through. And Litherland just collecting that loose ball. Kaldusek owning that wing attack position. Oh, great outside arm there. Lee Sharani, strong in that wing defence position. Also plays across goal defence. Just over 8 to go. Collects the loose ball.
A great middle channel from Hampton.
Hampton strong this game. Again, just showing the strength in their centre pass setups. Effective and efficient play that we have enjoyed all game from Malaysia. Afandi, mid-range, in her comfort zone.
She's been steady for Malaysia all game.
Very steady. A little bit risky on some of those longer balls. Just collects Kaldusek. Hampton pump fake again.
And just something to note in the Malaysian centre pass defence just now was that they actually isolated the centre pass receiver and dropped back. So they're actually forcing the Pepes to run to the pockets so that hunts can happen. They weren't successful at that point of time, but they were really close.
Very clever from Malaysia. And of course, Taz at the back, just having a look at opportunities for a hunt. Over. Well done. The split from the Pepes, a bit of a signature move in that shooting circle. Very effective in getting closer to the post. Quick play here. Oh, yeah, little step there from Hampton. Just on the backwards movement, couldn't quite get her feet set. Long ball. Pepes have a go at it. But they come up with the next one. 6 minutes to go. Malaysia down by 3. They'll be looking for a win here, for an intercept. Long shot. Sinks it. And Malaysia with the centre pass. Great take in the air. Beautiful positioning there again from Afandi. Calling for the sub though.
And we see their captain Nur Shafas, Liana, coming into goal defense. She started off as a wing defense.
How important is it to have your captains on in these close games? Do they add, or do you trust what's out there?
I think whatever it is, you having your captain in there on court with you, there's always a kind of trust.
Yeah.
Yes, that you're able to have like, okay, she's got your back.
Absolutely. The added responsibility of leading your nation. Afandi in that mid-range shot doesn't sink this time, but they're able to come up with the rebound. 2 goals, under 5 minutes to go here in Game 2 of the Nations Cup.
It's good split circle defense and good switches.
Smart from the Malaysians.
The midcourt's really working hard.
Just setting the penalty there. And another one on the board for the Peppies. 53-49, looking long. Oh, that was a great fake there. Just shifted the defenders. Very, very smart from Haysha. Great pass followed by a not so great pass.
Yes.
That's okay. They'll work hard to get it back here. Reset. Malaysia certainly doing a good job utilising their backup on transition. Afandi looks long. Last 2 haven't dropped for her. Perhaps just the pressure of these dying moments of the game. She has been steady and strong for them all game. Shouldn't be critical of the shooters though, as 2 mid-courts that we are sitting here. Tough gig shooters have. Out of the circle. I really have enjoyed this Malaysian combination. Down in their attack end, but PNG able to come up with this one.
Yeah, and I think the injection of Taviri has really ramped up this defense end, because she is so man-on and she's on everything and just cutting off the wing attack so efficiently.
Taviri, 24 years of age, 19 caps. Also plays defense in the circle. Strength and diversity here across many positions we are seeing from many players. The athleticism, the strength. She's not happy with that one. Great drive, just couldn't quite pull it in, but that's okay. PNG are up by 5. Malaysia, though, they're not giving up. Under 2 minutes. Looking to be efficient and long with their movements. Doesn't come off in this instance. Both teams, though, not giving up until that final whistle. And the high ball just a little misplaced. Unusual from the PNG midcourt. They have been so strong. Long. Again, trying to be efficient with their movements. Little knock to little end there. Clever, they need to score quickly. Oh, beautiful pass, that triangle movement.
Yes, and just noting that the defense has their back against the ball.
Very clever from Malaysia. The bench urging them on. Under a minute. Certainly been an enjoyable game. There we go, she's back in her rhythm. Afandi sinks another shot for Malaysia. 3 the difference. Peppies looking to make it 4.
It's been a really physical game as well. Lots of contests, but body's strong.
Absolutely, very strong. Both teams under 30. Malaysia driving home. Wanting to get one more on the board. Rosu just shows the umpire she's not going to contact there. And a few seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, beautiful finish from the Peppies.
Oh,
Another
no
buzzer beater.
But it's a no-go from the umpire.
Oh, no goal from the umpire, so deemed to have not released it before the final whistle. What a fantastic game. Fantastic opening game for both these teams. Teams huddling up as we go to the highlights reel. Shoes, I'm going to ask you again. MVP for you for this match. Take a moment, think about it. There are many fantastic options from both sides.
Well, I would think the shooting combi of the Pepes in the second half really made a difference for the team. I think their movements and, well, they really opened up the circle and they worked tirelessly inside the circle. Although, I mean, it was supported very well by Litherland. Yeah, so I think for me, Litherland. Because, yeah, she's good with defense, and as soon as she gets back on the center, she was working tirelessly and possessed the ball really well for PNG.
Absolutely, and strong across both positions, center and wing defense. No doubt we'll see more action from her throughout the week. As we wrap up our highlights, we will, of course, go to two representatives, one from each nation, to wrap up the game as they are heading over to join the MC. Can see Kaudal co-captain. Never mind, she's walking away. The atmosphere today has been just wonderful. One more game still to go. Wrapping up game 2, Papua New Guinea versus Malaysia. PNG took the win, 56-53. Two fantastic games to start this Nations Cup. 2 out of 18. Big week. Lots of netball to see. And we will go to that post-game interview very shortly.
Ziaul Rashan courtside with Shafaz from Team Malaysia. Close contest that, tough fight, but in the end, Malaysia came up short. How are you feeling after the match?
Oh, hello. For what I feel is was expected. This was a close match, and then for us, I think this is what we came for the Nations Cup. We want to polish our strategy because this is a new combination for Malaysian netball team.
Yeah, you talk about a new combination. There's the SEA Games coming. What do you think you will learn from this game going into the SEA Games?
I think there's a lot that we can learn from this match. Actually, we are so lucky that Singapore invited us for the Nations Cup so we can test our strength and where is our weakness. So from that, we can work on because we have 1 month left. So why not?
Shafaz, thank you so much for speaking to me. Go get some recovery. We can't wait to see your team in action tomorrow again. Just before you go, I need you to sign the ball.
Okay.
We won ball, says the crowd. We'll get one more signature and then it'll come to you. Shafaz, thank you so much. Pass me the ball. Pass me the marker. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a bit. Zial Roshan here with Michaela from Papua New Guinea. Firstly, congratulations. What a way to start your Nations Cup campaign.
Yeah, we're very, very thrilled. It was a bit of a sloppy start for us, but, you know, we'll take it.
How hard is it playing in a contest like that? To me, watching, it felt back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it was very hard. Lots of scrappy ball, but I mean, I guess that's what you expect on a first game, but I'm sure both teams will come back better tomorrow.
There was also a poignant moment before the start where we remembered the former coach. How proud are you to deliver a victory considering the circumstances?
Oh yeah, it's very sad. You know, our head coach, she was a captain under her, and you know, we did it for her, and we actually had another death in the team as well, so we're commemorating both of them. But yeah, very sad, but I hope she's happy up there.
Absolutely, I'm sure she's happy. Speaking of which, tomorrow there's a big one against the home favorite, Singapore. Recovery now, I understand, but how excited are you to take on Team Singapore?
Yeah, very, very excited. I think last time PNG were here was at the grand final against Singapore, so hopefully we can get one back. But yeah, very excited to be with, here playing in front of the crowd.
I took note of the subtle shots fired in terms of revenge. I can't wait to hear that. I got one last thing for you to do. Please sign the match ball for me, and then at some point we'll get you to toss it into the crowd. Fantastic. Thank you, Michaela. Pass me the ball. Pass me that. Sign the camera. Coming. The ball's coming. Don't worry. The ball's coming. Michaela, one last thing to do. Don't throw the marker, yeah? Way. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Michaela. Enjoy the recovery. I'll see you over the week. The 2025 Singlife Nations Cup well and truly underway at 7 p.m. We have the defending champions Kenya in action against Team Singapore A. Plenty at stake, plenty of excitement. Be sure to stick around. This is the OCBC Arena. This is the Singlife Nations Cup 2025.